It's the morning of my surgery. I'm about to get picked up by my cousin and go in for surgery and get all this fixed so I can stop getting sick all the time, aka sinus infections, because there's nothing worse than when your face hurts and you have a sinus infection. Oh, I think I barely slept last night. I fell asleep at midnight and then I kept like getting up and waking up and thinking about it, and I know it's gonna be fine, but it's just kind of stressful. Last time I left Dempsey to go and have a procedure was when Deb was born 7 years ago. So, and also I'm not supposed to pee. I have to pee when I get there, so I haven't peed all morning, so I'm like dying. That's the worst part.
Will be like, "Hey Dad, what's up?" And he's like,
It's like, don't call me Dad.
"Dad, you're home. I'm so glad you're home." And Phil's like, "What are you doing?"
That's hilarious.
He's like, "My mom and Kat said to do it." "Hey Dad, what's up?"
What are we doing for you today?
I'm having surgery in my airways for the 3rd time in my life. Like, it'll be fine. I was like, have you ever had surgery in your airways? And he's like, no, I haven't. And I said, okay, then you don't get to have an opinion because it's awful.
Is it the exact same surgery you're doing?
It's like in the same area. It's just always a different issue.
A little bit different.
Yeah. Last time my airways, one had collapsed and the other one had a bone growing. This time I have polyps. That's gross up there.
So is it worth it afterwards, when like once you heal?
Yeah, because I get sinus infections like once a month right now.
That's a nightmare.
Yeah, and they're painful.
So it's worth it, but the recovery.
And everything, like my face is filled with so much fluid right now. So I just got off an antibiotic a couple days ago because he was just trying to get me well and to do the surgery. Low blood pressure, it's great. I'm always tired. I have to take B12 every day, or I'm like, I like go home and take a 2-hour nap. My kids are like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm so tired. I didn't write on there, but I'm just kind of sensitive to things. So when I wake up from surgery, I'm just like really nauseous. My person who's going to drive me home later, when I'm all woozy and knocked up, the vein binder came. And I was supposed to have like my C-section scheduled, but I was dilating and I was almost to a 5. And they were like, we're just waiting. And if you dilate to a 5, then we can't stop your contractions. And then we're just gonna go in. So they brought this huge machine and it was even bigger than this one. And they put the vein up here in my arm.
Is it ultrasound?
It was like a vein binder. And then they were gonna have to move it down just in case. They were like, we'll move it, but in 3 weeks you're gonna go back in and you're gonna have your C-section. So we don't wanna mess with this vein.
You just have little baby veins.
Yeah, this vein right here that comes off the bone, as long as you don't get too close to the bone. Come over and see them. You can see the vein. It looks like a green tree. I mean, it's green.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you can't see your veins.
I know. And Kurt, my dad, you can see all of his veins.
Oh, I know.
He's like so thin though. And I'm like, thin people just have it so good.
You can see mine.
So no, it's in the vein. I want to see if you can save this one. I don't know.
You might be able to. Does it stop and dripping?
Yeah.
Can you grab me a flush?
She doesn't have a lot of options.
He already had an issue.
Get out a little ways. Right there. No, back in. You're right there's perfect. And then let me watch it drip. We're gonna tape it down right there. The hard part is taping it and not pushing it back in with that part, because then you're like, oh crap, I just stopped the drip again. No, that looks golden.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't get why I did now. Now I get stuck on roller coasters. I can't do them anymore.
Kid pukes easy.
Mm-hmm. I have to sit in the front seat of the car. If I just sit in the back seat, just that one little, not even that far back, I throw up.
Oh, yeah.
I can't do it.
That's Harrison. He'll like sit in the back seat when we're with my dad.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, Mom, your driving is so bad. I'm getting car sick. And I'm like, no.
You're so calm when you drive.
Lately, I've been making my dad drive, and then he's getting car sick, and I'm like, is it me? Or is it just you sitting in the back seat? And he's like, take it back. Like, oh, Papa. Oh. And I was like, see? It's not just me.
Great. I finally got my IV in. I don't even want to move my hand. I'm like shaking because it hurt so bad. She was like pulling it out and pushing it in and pulling it out and then moving it to the left, moving it to the right. And Amber just sat here on her phone and I was like, can you stop moving it, please? Can you just tape it up? She's like, well, we're in, but then we're not in. Ugh, gross. So I'm just gonna not move my hand at all. My hope is that I wake up and my IV's already out. Do you think that's a possibility? Probably not. I probably have to be coherent and awake for them to take it out. Dang it. She did try on this side. Let me just show you this really quick. And it didn't go well. And then I kept bleeding. And then I wouldn't stop bleeding. I told my kids I was having a procedure to drain my sinuses, which is true. They are going to drain all 4 of my sinus cavities because they're filled with fluid. But I could not tell them I was having surgery. My kids like panic when I go in. Like when we go to the doctor, Dempsey's blood pressure shoots high up. I have to like make him lay down and give him like, let's see, they make him lay down, put his feet up and hold completely still, and then they have to do it like 4 times. They're like, this is so weird, he has such high blood pressure. And I'm like, well, if you knew our history in life, you wouldn't think that's weird. And then the doctor comes in and he's like, oh yeah, no, this kind of makes sense, like what you're saying, because it's just Dempsey. He just has high blood pressure. He has anxiety when we go to the doctor.
Well, you're not in any pain. Since you poked me, I'm at like, my right hand is at a 10, and my left hand is at a 7 to 9. I can't really even move my fingers. Everything's all taped together. I just don't want to move my hand because I'm nervous that I'll have to like re-put it back in.
I just don't have good veins, okay? It's a problem. Look at that thing. I have terrible veins. My mom just messaged me and it just popped up, and her phone cannot spell Depp, like for the life of her. So every time she messaged me, it says, well, damn, instead of well, Depp. Maybe it's the way she says it, but it's always like D-A-M-N. And I'm like, does she know that it says that every time?
Generator. I rub it in his face all the time.
Dude, when we heard about that, my mom was like, well, it kind of makes sense because he wants to make sure that your mom was okay.
Yeah.
And your mom needs her oxygen all the time.
Oh yeah. So it was useful, but at the same time, like, I like to rub it in his face when he wants.
Does he still have it, or did he sell it?
Oh no, because we had to run a gas line, and like there was no power anywhere for all night long, and the next day, so I just went to my dad's house, and
you can't give him crap if you're gonna go to his house.
I know.
You gotta like be quiet about it now.
He was gone.
So after I got this IV put in, the anesthesiologist came in and gave me something, and then I was just really tired after that. And then they took me to the operating room. I obviously didn't have my phone with me. And then I just remember laying in there, and then they put the mask over my face, and I was taking some deep breaths, and then I went to sleep, and I woke up, and afterwards, this is how I felt.
Okay, so I'm back at my parents' house. I spent the night here so that my kids could just sleep in. I kind of filmed some of like the befores and the middles. I tried to film the ending, but I was like really nauseous by the time that I was done. So I had surgery on the inside of my nose for the 3rd time, and I just hope that that fixed all my issues. But when I go in post-op, they're going to put another camera up my nose, and I will show you what that looks like, and then we'll see what's going on up there. And then after that, I'm going to have some testing done, so that'll be very interesting. I'm going to go to bed now, again. Bye! Ooh, I like don't miss this. I don't think this is cute. My nose looks swollen. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.